Well, hello everybody. My name is Mr. Reaction. How are you doing today? Doing pleasant. Alright, so I'm Mr. Reaction. As you clearly tell what I'm probably going to be doing, I'm going to be reacting to other things. I might react to someone reacting to someone to reacting to someone to reacting someone to reacting to someone. Not really. Well, I might try that one day. But, right here, we got the top 10 convicts who freaked out after giving a life sentence. So, we're just going to react to this, see how badly these people freak out. Y'all react to it. Alright, let's get started on this video here, shall we? Let me turn my headset so I can hear.
So that's number 10 with the mother and daughter's desperate plea. An 18-year-old teenager was sentenced to 20 years in prison after she used a dating app to set up a robbery that resulted in another teenager getting shot. When the judge handed down her sentence, the girl's mother dropped to the floor crying out of extreme grief. The teenage girl was screaming for her mother and begging the judge to give her a lighter sentence. And oh yeah, I have a video clip of this. Watch.
They sound like angry apes in the background right now.
Headbanger comes into number 9.
It didn't show much of them scream, but you can hear them, and let's say they sound. I'm not trying to be mean, but they sounded like angry apes. But that lady deserves what she gets for planning that little murder or robbery scene or whatever, you know. She deserves it. Think smarter.
9. Brandon Spencer is serving a life sentence for opening fire at a Halloween party store, and this took place at the University of Southern California. He was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder, and this is his reaction to his arraignment.
21-year-old Brandon Spencer of Inglewood bangs his head as a judge sentences him to 40 years to life after he was convicted of shooting a rival gang member at a 2012 Halloween party on the USC campus.
That do it good? Hey, I can't complain. I headbang all the time too. That's my little special theory here. I'm a good headbanger.
Number 8 brings us to
Let's
2
hit it.
females who freak out after receiving a life sentence.
Be sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of life. You will get credit for any of the time that you've served.
These 2 women collapsed in court after they were both
Holy crap. Ah! Go! I gotta freak out! Oh, wow. It's like a screaming banshee right around there in that little zoo area. Think smarter though, people. You wouldn't have to freak out so much. But, yeah, let's continue on. This is getting interesting.
both handed life sentences for the death of a 3-year-old girl. Shortly after the judge read their sentencing, they fell to the floor with emotional outcries and they had to be wheeled out of the courtroom. Okay, moving into number 7, definitely unlucky number 7 for this one. Jaleel Hoskins pleaded guilty to second-degree murder after tampering with evidence after he violently murdered a mother of 5 and dumped her body in a trash dumpster. When the judge ordered him to serve a life sentence without the possibility of parole, he threw the podium towards the judge and he had to be dragged out of the courtroom by the deputies. Take a look at this.
Your
Man fights with deputies comes in to number 6. A 19-year-old received
That guy has balls, but he's gonna get them ruptured in prison.
a sentence of life imprisonment after he shot and killed another man in an attempt to rob him. The convicted killer was still hopeful that he would at least get the chance of parole, but when the judge said that parole was out of the question, it sparked an aggressive outburst. You guys won't believe this. Take a look.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Number 5 takes us to a man threatening to kill the judge. I mean, come on. Is this real life right now? During his trial, Juan...
Gosh, this video is kind of weird, because, always involves people want to hurt the judge now. Someone throw a podium at him, stand up to my big tough, I'm King Kong, yo! But then it goes down to this. What the flying heck? Alright, let's see what this video has to start for us. Probably get this balls chopped off later.
Rodriguez was being convicted of murder for stabbing a nurse at a mental health facility. Instead of making any last-minute...
Go figure, it's a mental health facility. You're bound to get stabbed. Okay, just one pause to say that. You're bound to get stabbed if you work there.
Please, he threatens to kill the judge if he didn't let him out of jail. Like, as if that was going to work.
Listen to me. You don't let me out of here, I'm gonna kill you. I'm a Jew.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take your life if you don't let me out of here. Okay? I'm done.
Yeah, that's probably not the smartest thing to say to a judge.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got a little salty. Ooh, it's getting heated in here. It's getting a little heated in here. Let me wipe off. Oh, it's getting a little heated. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay. Heated it is done, and, he's not getting out of there anytime soon. They're gonna make his butthole 3 times as big, so it's like that big. Let's go.
Who literally has your fate in her hands. A 19-year-old man went into an aggressive rage after a jury sentenced him to death for a murder, and this comes into number 4. He began knocking down chairs before he was tackled by dozens of courtroom officers who eventually dragged him out of the courtroom. Take a look at this outburst.
Yes.
Stun gun shocks its way into number 3. Andrew Worth was charged with first-degree murder after...
I don't know why. To me, I don't know about you guys. I want you to tell me. A lot of these people can sound like crazy apes right now. Just saying. Crazy apes.
After he shot and killed a police officer, his bail was set at $1 million. And after the judge sentenced him, this is how he reacted.
$1 million. I don't even have enough sticky notes for that. Damn it. I don't have enough sticky notes for $1 million. Holy. Oh yeah.
The officer had to use an electric stun gun to calm him down before they carried him out of the courtroom. Okay, moving on, number 2 brings us to Michael Marin. After he was found guilty of arson and almost facing a life sentence behind bars, he placed his hands over his mouth and swallowed something. A few minutes later, he began gagging and he died in the courtroom. A toxicology report discovered that he had poisoned himself with cyanide after he heard the verdict of his sentencing. This is insane.
Appears to swallow something after the verdict is read. Notice as he reaches down and appears to get something from his bag. He then wipes his face, swallows something, and appears to swallow again. But 8 minutes later, Marin starts convulsing and collapses.
A violent man makes his...
Dang. What a man. Well, I guess, if you're going to spend your life in prison, I guess you don't want your butthole to get too big, so you go ahead and just kill yourself. Go straight to hell, Well, you did something bad if you're going to be spending your entire life in prison, so you'd be going straight to hell, I guess. Well, yeah, okay, I would never do that, but of course I would never go to prison either.
Wait into number 1. A judge sentenced Marshall Iguana to 40 years in prison for aggravated assault after he cut his niece with a butcher knife. After he heard the sentencing, he used...
Was he becoming a cannibal? Butchering his niece with a butcher knife? A butcher knife? A butcher knife. Butcher knife this. Duh. Come on. Seriously, people? Get it through your head. Why do you butcher her?
Used a thin blade from a safety razor, and he slit his own throat in an apparent suicide attempt. He did survive, and he'll probably receive more time for sneaking contraband into the courtroom. Well, there you guys have it. That is the end of this.
Well, of course, he tries to kill himself, but somehow he failed. It happens, slit his throat. he lives. But he's gonna spend more time now. Thank you all for watching this, cause you know I like doing this reaction kind of deal. Okay, on YouTube, I will drop the link of every single one I ever do in the description below. Okay, and I want you guys to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. I like people seeing my reaction. There's gonna be different videos of different reactions, all sorts. Okay, I just want to thank you all for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Like I said, I will see you all later. Goodbye.